Welcome back to my channel, you guys. It's me, CMZ News, Candace, and I am so happy to be back in the new year. Happy New Year's, everyone. And I'm just so excited because this week we have so many great premieres of great Bravo TV shows. Now, before I get into that, I understand I've been gone for quite some time. I appreciate you guys being patient with me as I navigated through this whole process of recapping videos. As I explained over and over again in my other videos, I'm just kind of doing this, guys. I'm not a, I'm not a, what do they call it? A YouTuber, really. I'm not a, my hair is like flying around everywhere. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a, what's the word? Content creator, really. But I am just a regular mom who has a lot of opinions on these Bravo shows. I've got friends that watch these shows, but I've got friends who like watch and just watch and leave it as is. And then I've got, I've got a lot of comments and thoughts and stuff on it. So I created this channel so that I can really talk to people who kind of care a little bit more and want to have these discussions. So I am back. I know I didn't finish my recap of Real Houses of Beverly Hills, but Beverly Hills just got so toxic and it really like wore your girl out, and it was just a lot, and I had to just, protect my peace and just kind of let the season end and be done. Oh my God, my hair is really, you guys leave me alone, okay? My hair is sticking around, whatever. It's sticking up. I'm not perfect, okay? You're gonna see me if you keep up with me and you continue to watch my channels. You're gonna see me dressed up some days. You'll see me with a little lipstick and rouge some days. Some days I might look rougher than others, whatever. Like I said, working mom, I have a kindergartner, I have a household to run, I have a husband, I have a full-time job, and I am just here to give my commentary on these shows that I love so much. So I am excited because we have some really great premieres this week. We have Real Housewives of New Jersey that is premiering February 7th, season 13, and I am excited. A lot of you who watched my channel said that I was really fair in my critiques and my reviews and of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. And I want to tell you that you may not feel like I'm that fair when it comes to Jersey, because I am 1,000% always, you hear the accent coming out, because whenever I talk about Jersey, I get an accent, okay? 1,000% always on Teresa's side. I just am. So I may not be that fair. And if you are not a Teresa supporter or fan, I can dig it. I want to hear those comments and feedback, but I love Teresa, Giudice, Ruelas, whatever. I love her. And I am looking forward to her wedding season. I'm looking forward to her, what I feel like is the producers doing right by her and presenting a true account and story of what it's really like on the show. She's the queen of New Jersey, but she has repeatedly taken lump after lump. And we're going to get a Teresa season that is going to unfortunately cost her the relationship with her brother and Melissa. And I'm not looking forward to seeing that official downfall of that, because I think it's really sad at the end of the day. But I do hope we see a true depiction of what I feel like Joe and Melissa are really like, which I think they have been, Melissa especially has been terrible since the beginning. Schemer, no storyline without Teresa, has won a fame at the cost and expense of her poor, easily manipulated, Neanderthal of a husband, whatever. I'm sorry. I know people love Joe. Joe's problematic in a lot of ways, but I'm looking forward to this season. I want to see the wedding. I want to see the hair. I want to see everything. I want to see the, oh my God, me and my butler, Louie. I want to see the love bubble. I want to see, Margaret, me and Teresa, we're good. We're good. I want to see it all. I want to see, Jen put some people in their place. A monkey's ass at you. I want to see it all. Sorry. This is what Jersey does. I flipped up my pen. I want to see it. I want to see, what else do I want to see? I want to see those things. I want to see the new people who they brought on, see how they mesh, and just really kind of get a good glimpse. Jackie's like a non-factor to me, but whatever. I want to see how this season plays out. So I am so excited. Again, I will acknowledge that it's really sad that the relationship between the brother and sister, they're already a very small family, Teresa and her brother. It's going to be sad. And also I want to see what happens with D'Lo and Dolores and Frank Sr. and with Dolores having her new Irish boyfriend and how that dynamic is going to change, because Jersey's one of the franchises that relies heavily on the family. It's really a family show. Each franchise of Housewives has kind of their own dynamics. And Jersey, you'll see the husbands on this show. Let's talk about the husbands. We're going to talk about the husbands on Jersey. So I'm interested to see how Frank Sr. fits into this now that Dolores is connected with someone else. We also have Vanderpump Rules premiering on February 8th. I don't know how many of you guys watched that. Actually, I only have one friend who watched it, and I forced her to watch it from season 1, and she loves it. And so I'm so excited for the new season of Vanderpump. I am hoping it's going to deliver. It is the 10th season. We have so much, I think, drama. We have the breakup of Katie and Schwartz that couldn't have come fast enough. We have Raquel, honey, living her life, getting with everybody and they mama. Everybody, all from Oliver over here in Vegas to supposedly hooking up with Schwartz. As you know, she's no longer engaged to James. So she's going on dates with Peter. So I want to see single Raquel. I really didn't care much about Raquel as far as her on the show previously, but I follow her online and she is living, okay? We're going to get the Schwartz and Sandy bar drama opening up with that. We had a couple scenes from the snippets that they've showed of basically, Lisa being concerned about how much money the Toms have spent. Again, I want to go back to Tom and Katie's breakup. They're trying to do this conscious uncoupling. They're sharing their dogs, all this stuff. Sorry, the Jersey accent's still here. And I just want to see how that's going to navigate. I hope to see a happier Katie. I don't necessarily want Tequila Katie, but if Tequila Katie can come out and be a happy Tequila Katie, I think that'd be great. Katie is beautiful. Katie deserves the world. She deserves to be with a man who stands up for her and wants to be with her. And so I want to see a happy Katie. I don't know if we're going to get that. And we have Sheena, another Sheena wedding. I love Sheena. You guys are probably like, what the hell? I love me some Sheena. I think she's amazing. I think she's such a good person. I've communicated with her online and she's so nice to me. And so I want to see her wedding. Do I want to see, the 3-4 episodes like we got of Jackson Brittany? No, I don't want to see that. But I want to see Sheena wedding. There was very little of Sheena in the premiere, the trailer that dropped. I did hear that the producers really kind of limited her role as well as Brock's role, because Brock has not been very well received. I understand why people have concerns about Brock, but I think that, I do like Brock, whatever. I'm not going to go into the specifics, but I don't think Brock is now, years later, getting past some of the major issue in the past. I don't think he's that person. Obviously, there is the huge elephant with Brock. He has 2 children in Australia that he doesn't see, but I think he's working on that off the scene. I do listen to Sheena's podcast here and there, and I think Brock is working on that. And I think that honestly, that all should be offline. It should not be presented to the rest of us. So I hope, maybe they'll present it, or we'll hear more about that later. I don't know. But I think we're going to get, some drama with Sheena's wedding. We know that her and Katie have fallen out again. I think she takes a hard line with supporting Raquel, with Raquel kind of supposedly hooking up with Schwartz. I feel like they drug that along so long. I don't really think Schwartz and Raquel are even anything, but I am interested to see her hooking up with Oliver, which is Garcelle Beauvais' son, who works for Lisa Vanderpump now at the Vegas. And if you remember, Oliver's married and he was slaying that thing around with everybody in Vegas, and apparently Raquel got her a taste too. And then, of course, last but not least, we've got, James, who is drinking again, who's got a new girlfriend. He's still doing his DJing. So I want to see how that goes. And then, of course, we have Lala, who has gone through this very public breakup with producer Randall Emmett. And I mean, I'm sorry, Randall has been accused of some disgusting things that I won't even say here. But I feel like, Lala has rewritten history. Lala's rewritten a lot of history about Randall and her relationship and where she stands and things like that. So I am very interested to see how she spends this. And I will save my criticism and my thoughts until I see more. I've heard her on her podcast. I know where she kind of has pushed this new narrative, but I want to see what she says on the show. So that's Vanderpump Rules. Again, excited. I don't know. I think if the season doesn't hit, if it doesn't, bring the drama, I think this should be it. Season 10, it should just be over. As you know, we lost like 8 people. We lost the OGs for valid reasons. Stassi and Kristen and Jax and Brittany, and then those other people they brought on, the Bretts and all those people, we don't care. But we lost some of the major characters that brought a lot of drama on the show, but we lost them respectfully because they acted a fool and, were very racist and did different things. So they got kicked off. But with that said, let's move on to Real Housewives of Potomac. So I actually watched Real Housewives of Potomac. I did not recap it at all this season. I have not recapped anything since I think October or November. However, I watched Potomac. It is an amazing franchise. It has so many good moments this season. A lot of just what the F moments. A lot of, to me, moments, if I was certain people, such as Candace, which I have never liked her better this season. We have the same name, but I've never liked her better this year than I have. I would almost want to be done with this show. And to be honest, with her literal, actual, really great singing voice and being on tracks with Trina, legendary hip hop artist, I feel like Candace may not need this show much longer. But with that said, we have the season finale of Real Housewives of Potomac tonight. We have the reunion premiering February 19th. We have a lot of things to address. We have multiple cheating allegations. We've got Chris. We have Karen with blue eyes. We've got, Chris isn't cheating, but we have the allegations that they've made against freaking Chris. That was just ridiculous. We have Mia and Jacqueline. Sorry, my husband's loudly waking up and coughing. I'm sorry. We have Mia, Jacqueline, all that stuff. And then we have, of course, the bombshell that Juan and Robin got married off, apparently the season finale, we'll see that. But also the bombshell that Juan's fine ass, has been communicating with the woman through text and possibly cheating or did cheat on Robin again. And they still went through this wedding. So I have so many comments and thoughts on that. So I said all that to say that I will be recapping Jersey. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna recap New Jersey from the start of the first episode. I will be getting that episode out the next day. I'm going to recap I'm gonna recap Vanderpump Rules. And I'm going to recap the Housewives of Potomac reunion. Again, I did not recap this whole season, but I'm gonna recap the reunions and I'm gonna give my thoughts. I'm gonna give my opinions on everything. So I hope you guys stick around with me to hear my thoughts on these shows and give me any feedback, suggestions, any comments, suggestions, concerns, whatever that you guys have. And I just appreciate you guys. I have 30 subscribers. I'm so happy. Some things I still haven't painted my room. My office is still not painted. So you'll see my little paint job. But hopefully I'll get those things together eventually. Also, I turned 40 this year. I had a big 40th birthday party. It was awesome. And yeah, I just really appreciate those of you who do watch this channel. And please disregard any background noise. This is a real house, real person. So again, thank you for joining me and getting my feedback on these shows. I'm so excited for some of my favorite Bravo shows to come back on this week. So leave a comment, questions down below, anything you have to say, and I look forward to multiple recaps this week. Thank you.